match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
on the ground. This is Johnson. Working across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Here's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard.
On 2nd down. It's Johnson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd and 12. Stafford dancing to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd.
A run here with Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Walker on the tackle.
This is Brown on the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it here with Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now it's Brown. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
This pass complete to Reynolds. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
1st down.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Goff. with the cut, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. From the 27, Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Goff, eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
from the gun. Here's Goff.
The
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Here's Brown. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They try and run forward here with Brown. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. He'll buy some time right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Detroit. Marvin Jones. 68 yards. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Rams 8, Lions 6.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the gun on third down, Goff. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They are going for it. Goff. And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Los Angeles.
Throwing again is Goff. Flush to his right. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Forced out to his left. From across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off around 41. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. But they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Goff now to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Goff now looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. To the air again. Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Woods. Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quick throw an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for L.A. 68 yards on the ground. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll give it here to Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Malcolm Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Yay on for the point after.
No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now this one is tight end out on the right side, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
That's good for a Lions.
Man complete over the middle. It's Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. There's Stafford. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. He's able to get it back to right around the 27. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Here's a screen to Powell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
2nd and 16 at the 21-yard line.
On second down, Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing third and long.
16.
Just caught inside the 5. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 4 yards out. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
A gain of 2.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown.
37-yard.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Here's Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's got this down to the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Going right back to Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers, and he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or 2 short.
6 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They finishes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Second and goal from inside the 5. Right back to Brown. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder